talk for 3 minutes or so, as soon as Richard starts my timer. So I'm Corey Harper from New York University, and I spend a lot of time just building miscellaneous sort of prototyping linked data systems and open source systems and web apps. And then I spend some time engaging with the vendor community, particularly with Ex Libris, on essentially how they can add some of this content and some of this functionality to their own projects, their own products. So for the rest of the next 2.5 minutes, I'm actually going to put my Ex Libris hat on. And talk a little bit about a success story about engaging with our vendors. Through the International Group of Ex Libris Users, going back to 2011, we had a set of presentations at the IGELU meeting in Haifa, Israel, to talk about linked data in Ex Libris products. And we discovered there were a lot of problems with trying to get Ex Libris products to do linked data related things. So we formed a special interest working group, which to my knowledge was the first of its kind in a vendor services users group. And we started trying to look at designing use cases and understanding how people wanted to use these products for linked data work. We wrote a manifesto that Ex Libris didn't like at first, and we had to cancel our first users group meeting and have sort of a behind the closed doors meeting with upper level Ex Libris administration, talking to them about what we were trying to do and why we thought it was important. But over the following years, we really started to sell them on baking this stuff into their products from the get-go. And it's just been an incredible experience to take some of the R&D work that I do and then feed it into the lifecycle of a vendor's systems and their long-term strategy. We've had success stories. We got them in the latest release of Primo to include JSON LD API, where they expose JSON LD of any record that you have in your Primo system. It's got some problems, but it's iterative. There's a new round of it coming fairly soon. They're going to build the same thing into Alma, into their cloud-based LMS. And so, sort of taking this hat off again, just a little while ago, we had a session on vendor engagement. And I think we're going to pick this up again tomorrow. We started a bulleted list of heuristics for choosing a great linked data friendly vendor. And we're going to try to cook that into a manifesto that we can actually pass around and have people use to make vendor selection decisions, to push to their vendors along with their RFPs, saying, this is what we need your software to do. This is what we need an LMS to do. This is what we need a museum management system to do, because museum management systems are even further behind in this space. Spend some time talking to us about it, and if you have vendors that you buy operational technology from, push on them through their users groups and through your contract renewal process to try to get functionality that will serve this community's needs baked into those tools from the get-go. Thank you.